Hello there, I'm Aphearia, the Gothly legend. I'm so pleased that you clicked on my video today. Join me as I look back on some lesser seen, more obscure videos from the channel.
Now, you can take this however you want it, but just my humble opinion as a customer is that your record store has way too much Rolling Stones and not enough George Jones.
She's right, Vivian. She's right.
Punk show tonight. Can't wait to see Melanie and the Traitors. You and your little band are the talk of the town, Melanie. Here comes your little witch friend.
Looks like she's got a dog or something.
It's no dog, that's my little friend, Zizzleoppin.
No can do, Aphearia. You gotta put that freak on a leash if it's gonna be in here.
Well, for your information, Melanie, this is the 5th war chieftain of the 9th realm of Hades.
All I'm saying is it better not make a mess on my floor.
Mistress Aphearia, I loathe this place, and all the beings within it. May I punish them with my powers.
I would prefer if you didn't, but if you feel very strongly, do what you gotta do.
I don't like the way your little buddy's talking, using its powers and such. This is a no-power zone, kiddo.
Really, I must insist that you and this repugnant turkey monster leave my store forthwith. Don't make me call the constable.
Holy smokes, you turned my boss man into a couple of rats.
I'm dreadfully sorry for your loss, Melanie.
Oh, Melanie, how could your friend do this to me? I'm two rats. Oh no, I don't like the way that repugnant turkey monster's looking at us. Me.
Great Caesar's ghost, Aphearia. You've really gone and done it this time. Sometimes I wonder why I'm even your friend.
Oh, foolish Melanie, I don't need you or anyone to be my friend. You see, I have an endless circle of friends. I have a summoning circle.
Well, that's just super duper, but Hootie over there is about to make me unemployed.
I shall feed on the insolent mortal man.
Could sure use your help any time here, Aphearia.
Listen up, and I'll tell you about my secret circle of friends.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me tell you about my devil levels. Let me tell you about my devil levels. Let me tell you about my devil levels. Let me tell you about my secret summoning circle. Solomon's slick, sick party trick. Angel names and sacred words. Call forth ancient spirits with heads of birds. Teach me math and poetry. Give me command over all I see. Magnificent legions of demons doing what I say. I'm performing rituals night and day. Spells are demonic, hypnotic, supersonic, psionic. Demonic, hypnotic, supersonic, psionic. Demonic, hypnotic, supersonic, psionic. And when I say abracadabra, so mote it be. All the wicked spirits listen to me. Spitting power from the circle soon are like, wow. Better do what I say like now, cause I'm Aphearia, shadow queen of the sacred circle sea.
Holy jeez, that's great and all, but can you please turn my boss back into a dude so I can keep getting a paycheck?
I suppose, since you asked me nicely. Sweetie, would you please turn him back into a man and let him go?
If this is your command, sorceress, I must obey. I return to the underworld unsated.
Wow, man, that was almost as trippy as that time I drank the whoop juice at Woodstock.
Thank you, Aphearia. I appreciate you returning my boss to his human form, lacking though it may be. Are you coming to my punk show tonight?
Sure, I wouldn't miss it for the world, as long as I can bring some friends.
Yeah, of course. The more the merrier. Wait. No demons. Aphearia. No demons. Hello there. It's me, Melanie Jenkins from Melanie and the Traders, your favorite punk band that no one else has ever heard of. Anyway, this next video is Aphearia teaching us how to draw a cat. Now show me how to draw a cat.
Yes, in due time we shall get to the feline portrait. But for now, I shall reveal my personal tools and techniques for creating capital A art. The kind of art that haunts hallowed hallways for centuries, that imbibes truth to form. The kind of art which...
Crikey, just show us how to draw a damn cat.
Yes, that is perhaps the most poignant reminder that the most important step in the whole process is starting in the first place. Who doesn't know the aspirant artist or author prattling endlessly about projects to come, enamored by the courtship of concepts, romancing ruminations?
Bro, just draw the cat.
Exactly.
Do it, draw the cat.
Okay, but before we put pen to paper, let us examine the equipment needed. These tools will serve to elevate any endeavor. Let us begin with the altar, the easel, or in my case, the desk from which you shall work. This sturdy and attractive surface was hewn from the ancient and sacred tree of Mindoralan, the legendary tree owl that lies hidden in the mire of once Eden, that shadowy, shameful place where the wise man once tried to barter his way back to grace and was transformed into a tree for his troubles.
Did I hear you say tree owl? Look, you're supposed to draw a cat, not talk like one.
It is an ancient word, the root of tree, as it were. It also means truth.
Ain't that something? I guess I'll put that in my pocket for bar trivia.
As important as any wooden surface are the intangibles. I always say that when you begin your art project, the hour of your choosing is of the utmost importance. Personally, I always start at 3:33 a.m. when the veil between worlds is the thinnest.
Oh, you do know, Aphearia, most of the world is asleep then, right?
Sometimes, my dear, great art requires an eccentric schedule or great sacrifices. Next, you must illuminate your space. I prefer to summon Will-o'-the-Wisp, the great guardians of the marshlands. You can often see them swooping and bobbing through graveyards on misty midnights. I find that they are superior to light bulbs and even to the capriciousness of candlelight.
Hey, if I don't know how to summon Will-o'-the-Wisp, can I just use a 60-watt bulb?
I wouldn't. I think you should really learn how to summon Will-o'-Wisp. Now that you know precisely when to do your art, and you've sourced an appropriate surface with ambient light, it's time to talk pens. Here is what I've used for years, a calligraphy pen. I forged this instrument from cosmic metal I shaved and smelted from a meteorite that just missed my humble home, obliterating a nearby pasture instead of little old me. Not only is it light and live, it also glows in the dark.
Can I get one of them awards?
I don't know, probably. If you do manage to get such a delicate device in your deft digits, you aren't gonna want to dip it in swill. No, you're gonna need to score some Elder God ink. Those squid-faced baddies produce beautiful churning clouds of abyssal black gold. Oops. Oh, well. Here we go. Trust me. Go to the endless fathoms beneath the sea and agitate a slumbering entity. Totally worth it.
You think I could snag some of that at Buc-ee's?
I've never been to one, but who knows? Maybe. Now that you have all the implements necessary to produce art for the ages, let us discuss my process.
Wait, don't we need to get some fancy pants paper from the stationery store over at the Rich Mall?
Nah, I mean, you can, but it seems a bit pretentious.
Seriously?
Without further delay, let us now begin today's project, drawing a cat.
That's a really cute cat.
All cats are cute.
You know, Aphearia, that's actually kind of profound.
That's why you are my disciple.
Wait, what?
Let's really look at this cat. This cat that we are about to emblazon unto the second dimension. This cat we shall immortalize for generations unknown. Tell me, who is this cat?
That cat's name is Lulu.
Well, let us get to know Lulu. To know Lulu, we must know from whence Lulu came. I suggest studying the physiology of Lulu's birth parents. By doing so, you will reveal the subtle truths that lie in the vast universe of cellular circuitry you have come to call Lulu.
Oh, I don't think Lulu's parents are still together. Her mom lives under her house a few blocks over. We can try and go talk to her if you have a can of tuna handy. As for her papa, that dude was a rolling stone.
A photo should suffice.
Okay, here you go. Those were happier times.
Now, once you've committed the visage of the subject source to memory, you must gaze as a god might at that which you have set out to illustrate. Look beyond the fur, past the button nose and the little toe beans. You must see the soul of Lulu, the very soul, no less, will do. Once you have assembled the instruments, learned all that can be known of your subject, and unanchored your focus from the merely physical, sailed the astral sea of their spirit, then, and only then, can you do the work. Get thee behind me, Satan.
What, me?
Yes, I can hear you breathing, and it distracts me.
Sheesh, what a grouch.
I am done. You may approach. Behold Lulu as you've never known her before. True Lulu.
Heh, that kind of sucks.
No one will ever understand me in this lifetime.
If this is your kind of weirdness, please subscribe, like, and share. It really helps the channel.
Hoopla!
voila, everyone's favorite character from the channel, me, Frank the Elder Goth, to introduce this last video. It got almost no love back around Halloween times, which is a pity because it's a real bone chiller. Buckle up, it's about to get spooky.
I don't tell this story very often because people look at you kind of funny if you say things like this, but one night after a date, I walked into my bedroom and glanced in the mirror, but there was something else there. It was a clown. I rubbed my eyes and ran away, but when I glanced back, it was still there and, well, it waved.
Oh, sweet, simple Melanie, I believe you. Do you want to know why? Because every time I look in the mirror, I see a clown. I guess the joke was on Melanie that night. Let's go talk to Vivian, the misanthropic curmudgeon that runs the local record store. I have it on good authority that he's outside enjoying a rare moment of solitude.
Oh, we're sharing Frankie stories, are we, love? All right, then. I've got one that will shake your mind to its fragile core. Me gran used to like to go outside and smoke ciggies and stare up at the stars. Most of us thought he was just trying to get away from me nan. Well, wouldn't you know, one night he was out there and he heard a great roar from above. He glanced up and a rocket was tearing across the heavens. Well, a bit of it tore off, it seems, and, well, a chunk landed right on his head.
That's sad, too bad about Granddad.
I haven't even told you the amazing part yet. After that bit of space debris conked him on the noggin. Oh, Grandad. Huh. Well, he only ever spoke Latin again.
Est miraculum.
Well, that was certainly an interesting little story from Vivian, but to be honest with you, I don't think Grandpa's pronunciation was just right. Hold on to your capes, because I saved the best for last. Let's go see Frank the Elder Goth for a terrifying tale. Despite its more sophomoric leanings, the mere fact that the lead singer is a werewolf makes me say that ghouls can't kiss is decidedly goth. So mote it be goth enough for me. What do you want, Aphearia? Can't you see I'm filming here? Doing my terrifying tales for spooky season, and I just knew you'd have a humdinger to share with us. Let me see. The other night I walked outside and I found $20 just sitting in my driveway.
Oh my, was it cursed?
Nah, dog, it was bona fide American currency. I bought a pizza with it. You're the absolute worst, Frank. I hope you enjoyed today's spooky video. We'll be back soon with more scary tales. If you have any terrifying stories to share, please put them in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe in the shadows and subscribe.